the analysis for the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. If you missed my raw reactions to it, there's a video in the description. Go watch that, and you can see my smiles, and then my frowns, and my questionings, and my outrage. And it was just an emotional roller coaster when it didn't have to be. That's a little cold opener of what we're going to expect over here. So here we go. Let's jump into it. Nintendo Direct 2. I'm going to skip through a couple things over here. For starters, here we go. Let's take a look at the Mario Kart. Now remember, we've said this before and we'll say it again. Mario Kart sells systems. If you don't launch a Mario Kart with your new system, then it's a fail. This is the best-selling Nintendo Switch game. Bar none, objectively. And it's a brand name. Your grandma knows what Mario Kart is, okay? So this is good. We're getting some new trailers for this game. It's called Mario Kart World. Spoilers. The graphics look amazing. We have so many different characters. They're busting out, little jet skis over here. You've got wings. Honestly, it looks phenomenal. Like this and maybe like one or two other things were really the highlights for the entire Nintendo Direct for me, honestly, because it's just smooth. You got all these characters. They're announcing that there's going to be a Mario Kart World Direct, which is going to showcase everything we want to know about this game. Is it a true 24-player online, right? What's the deal? You can play as a freaking cow. Look at this cow right now. I don't think you saw this. But yeah, look at this cow doing a freaking wheelie on a boombox. That's hilarious. I love it. As much as I'm talking right over here, they've introduced grind rails, which is so cool. They introduced jumping on the side of walls for boosts. I don't know how that's any faster than just going straight, but sure. Mega mushrooms in, cool. We got little hammers. He does coin boxes in for some reason. Bullet Bill, you're going inside of a truck. You can eat a burger and change your outfits. Like, I don't even know where to begin. The amount of hype and how cool this is. They're literally taking Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed, the concept of going into the water and flying into the air. Yes, that was a thing. And they're doing it on a bigger scale now. If you guys grew up in the N64 era, you know Diddy Kong Racing. And Diddy Kong Racing was a pioneer in the racing genre. I would say a better game than Mario Kart 64. Objectively, it was based on skill. There was a little baby open world that you can explore, and we never had anything like it since then. Now, Nintendo's taking that concept of what we had in Diddy Kong Racing and literally making it pseudo open world, and that's so cool. You know, rather than make a Mario Kart 9, Mario Kart 13, whatever number system mechanic you want to call it, and just rehashing the same old tracks and over and over and over again of remade tracks this, remade tracks this game is going to be like a huge open world. Think of like Hyrule in Tears of the Kingdom. Think of GTA 5 almost, right? Like borderline GTA 5, where we have this and we could just free roam anywhere we want to. Right? Just drive anywhere, take any kind of outfit, choose any kind of car. I think that's so cool. 24 players? We don't know yet. Bots? Sure. The game can handle bots. Can it handle 24 online players? I'm going to say no. I'm going to go on record right now saying no, without frame rate drops. But maybe it's going to be great. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Hold on. This is going a little bit too fast. Let's take a look. So we have different cups that are so fun. You're going to go over to Super Mario Bros. Circuit over here, and that's going to start over this way. And then we're going to go over to Crown City, and then we're going to go drive over to Whistle Stop Summit, and then the DK Spaceport, right? You're going to drive through not just tracks, but like full-on countryside. And there's going to be like little shortcuts to the river or something. Shy Guy Bazaar? Did you just do that? And wait. I wasn't paying attention to this. These are remastered tracks. Shy Guy Bazaar from 3DS literally is an area. It's an area of the world. Desert Hills, cool. Wario Stadium, Airship freaking Fortress. I didn't notice that at the beginning. As a guy that loves every iteration of Mario Kart, and we've done a retrospective where we played every single Mario Kart, so I highly suggest you take a look at that video series that I made. Airship freaking Fortress, Wario Shipyard. Oh my gosh, DK Pass, dude. You're telling me that you're going to start in some sort of snowy area and they incorporated DK Pass with the half pipes? Sky High Sunday's a thing. Wario Shipyard's a thing inside this like lake over here. That is beyond cool. Okay. You see how passionate I am about this. This is amazing because they've implemented it. They're like, hey, what are we going to throw inside the little water area over here? Oh, we've got Wario Shipyard. Why don't we build around that? That could be our base. And then they did it. Koopa Troopa Beach. That's amazing. Peach has her own stadium. Faraway Oasis with like elephants and stuff. Crown City. That's so cool. Like, that is amazing that they're just like, okay, Koopa Troopa Beach has been from Mario 64, or sorry, Mario Kart 64, and has multiple iterations. Let's just build a beach area around it and let's have them race through it. And we're going to have like a big Koopa Troopa and maybe we can jump through a waterfall, right? Like that's just so cool. And I didn't see that the first time that I watched this video. I was just trying to take a look at all the different characters. Pokey? I'm so sorry. Pokey's a character? What are these weird A characters right now? Look, what's the thing from Sunshine? Cataquack? A Cataquack is a character? Why? You have Pokey over here as a character. You have a cow from Moo Moo Meadows as a character. What the actual right now? This is bonkers bananas. I didn't really pay attention to that. Everything's going so fast. So like, it's just amazing. Oh my gosh, hold on. You saw that, a Pianta. Rather, one random Pianta right here. This guy, he's here racing. Now, whether or not they're playable characters is gonna be decided, or maybe it's just, hey, you know, let's just make it look big. Let's fill in 24 seats with random NPCs and make it look awesome. We don't know this. We don't know this yet. But the Pianta, that's hilarious. Okay, Knockout Tour. This is like an elimination mode, you know, Fortnite Victory Royale kind of style, where you're just gonna go through and you're going to do races across the countryside. And if you're not like 16th place or lower, then you get eliminated, which is so. Is that a dolphin from Super Mario World? What the actual heck? There's a dolphin from Super Mario World just on a bike. That looks T-posed right now. That looks so bad. Hold on. No, man, you can't do this. You cannot put a dolphin from Super Mario World on there. What is that? Okay, that's so bad. And he's like literally frozen. That's like, well, I mean, they did cross the finish line, admittedly, but like, that's funny. Adding coins, dragging coins over here is too hilarious. Rosalina looks cute as awesome. Like, yo, here's slushy drink. Here's a cute ad. A P-switch on the map? What the? Dude, I'm just loving everything about this. Look, P-switch on the map. Safety first. I love this. Oh my gosh. Okay. The hills, the rolling hills, it looks good. You could take a little off-road shortcut. Look at Wario in this gold Sultan outfit, straight out of Disney's Aladdin. Coming out of over here, there's a camel. Oh my gosh, it's so funny, man. Look at all these different pathways. You can go up here and collect coins, right? Like, this is so awesome. There's your DK, not my DK. But yeah, this is great. And a little photo mode. Yeah, take pictures with friends. It's fun. It's cute. I love Airship Fortress. Dude, look. This is the cannon section in Airship Fortress. Let's look at that for a quick second over here. The cannon section in Airship Fortress was shown right over here. So you get blasted into this spiral tower, you spiral downwards, and then you come out the other side and you come over this way. It just looks amazing. I'm so excited. Waluigi in a bandana. Look at this guy right now. Oh, you have, of course, all the out from Super Mario Tour or Mario Kart Tour. Of course you would. Vacation Peach. Yo, Bitty Buggy as a character? What are you talking about? That's a Bitty Buggy on a Bitty Buggy. Okay, a Bitty Bug is a character. And what the heck is that? An otter? What's that? An otter on something? Oh, that's a penguin, maybe. It's a penguin. All right, man. Like, dude, you can't get any better than this. You literally cannot. You're Donkey Kong eating a cheeseburger. Come on, man. So it's got to be a launch title. This is it's looking great. It's looking great. And look. Mark your calendars for the 17th, where we are going to be reacting at the same time for a brand new Mario Kart World Direct. And they're going to give us all the details. They're going to say, is it truly online multiplayer 24? What are the different levels? What are the cups? What are the different modes? All that stuff, right? We're going to find out. We're going to find out. So honestly, dude, Mario Kart looks so freaking good. Did they say anything about Mario Kart? No, they're going to go into the hardware. So honestly, when it comes down to it, I think that Mario Kart World is really setting the stage and it's going to sell systems, right? We already know this. It's the most popular franchise to date. And since your grandma knows about it, it's just going to be wildly successful. So Mario Kart alone is going to sell systems. They're going to bundle it, and it'll be probably around like it'll be probably around $500, right? Don't quote me on it. Probably around $500. Wait until Nintendo updates their website, and we'll give more information on that as it comes out. But, dude, you're gonna pay $500 for Mario Kart? It's an exclusive. You can't play it on Gen 1 Switch. So, are you gonna do it? Money, please. Money, please. $500. Money, please. That's the hard part. That's the really hard part. This game could have absolutely been downgraded for Gen Switch or Gen 1 Switch. You didn't need 24 characters. Just give me 12. You didn't need 50 billion outfits. Give me one. Lower the graphics, lower the frame rate. I'll play it on Gen 1 Switch, but they didn't. And that's eye-opening for you. That's just telling you how money grubby it is. I'm not knocking it. I'm going to buy it. A lot of you guys are going to buy it too. But could it have been a simultaneous release like we've seen with Twilight Princess, like Breath of the Wild, where they released on, Nintendo GameCube and Wii at the same time to cater to people, to not force them to buy a system? Or Breath of the Wild came out on Wii U and Switch to not force them to buy a system? But no, we broke that. We broke that here. And now we are requiring $500, please, in order to play this game. Great. Is that worth it to you? Let me know. Let me know. All right, moving on. Okay, that was Mario Kart. That was Mario Kart for you. Okay, so now we're going to go into Nintendo Switch's, hey, what the heck is this system? Why should we ask you for $450 for a brand new Switch when your Switch at home is perfectly fine? Here's a Joy-Con 2. It comes with a C button. So if you look on your Joy-Con 2, you pull it out right over here. There's a C button. There's a C button right over here. It's a little C button. Great. So the C button is all for game chat, which is a new functionality in the game where you are going to be able to get your buddies on there. You can get Nyx, Pat, Lava, and Faye. You get 4 buddies, and you can essentially voice chat by pressing this button over here. And then on the top of your Nintendo Switch is going to be a speaker that has the audio that will capture your audio. We do this nowadays with Generation 1 Switch. If we have a capture card and if we have Discord, right? This is what we gamers use right now. So Nintendo wants to take that concept away from Discord and away from capture card selling companies, and they want to bundle it all into one system, which they've tried multiple times in the past and have failed. We've had the Nintendo Switch Online app where you can talk to people and everything like that. The Wii U, I remember the launch of the Wii U was like this, where they had the screen on the bottom and you could talk to grandma and say, hey, I'm having a hard time with this. How do you beat this level? Like, we had that on Wii U, but it was built in with the camera and you didn't have to spend $90 on a separate webcam. So why doesn't the Switch have like a built-in camera then at that point, right? Of course not. Let's take a look. So you're going to be able to play right over here. Of course, the first screen they're going to show you right now is just the avatars, right? Just the avatars on voice chat, which is cool, right? Press the button, open up chat. You get to hang out with your buddies. I love that. I love family get-togethers. I love all of this stuff. We can do it now, voice remote, and on Discord or other whatever FaceTime call. You can do that right now with current technology. But now they're just making it so that you can have it all in one system, which is fine, right? Having it in a closed environment is a little bit safer, especially for parents who don't trust other people out there or bad actors. So I am all for that idea. So yeah, there we go. It's just saying that you now have a microphone that allows you to do that stuff. So that's cool. It's got a mic on the top of the Nintendo Switch, and it has built-in AI functions that will allow you to filter out your friend blending in the background or any other weird noise that has that. So I don't know how good that is. Like as a guy that, you know, has spent hundreds of dollars on microphones and audio quality, I don't know how good it's going to be. So is there a way of like connecting my own mic, my $200 mic that I own? Okay. So right here, I'm going to allow you to watch this really quick in real time. I want you to pay attention to the frame rate of the bottom screen here. Frame rates of Nyx, Pat, Lava, and Faye as soon as they press go. Okay, this is the problem. This is the problem that I have. And this is just Nintendo, again, repeating history of not figuring their stuff out and pushing a product. Watch the frame rate. 3, 2, 1, go. Just pay attention. I'm not slowing this down. 3, 2, 1, go. Look at how choppy that was. Look at how choppy this gameplay is, because they're like, oh, not only can you just talk with your friends and look at their avatars, but now you can look at their screen. And like, you can play any game and watch whatever they're sharing. So screen share is a thing. I love the idea. I love the concept. I think it's so great that they're able to do this, but it's just proving that this hardware can't handle that. Literally proving it. They're spouting, hey, this thing can do 120 frame rate, but you can't do a solid 30 frames a second on screen share mode over the internet? That's embarrassing. What good is that mode? What good is this mode if it's just choppy? It's just distracting at that point. I'm sorry, I'm a purist. I love quality. I love 30 frames a second games. I love HD. I love 60 FPS. I love that stuff. Maybe you at home, you don't care about it because you're never going to use it, right? Or maybe it's just like, hey, we got to try it ourselves. Give it some time. Maybe I will give it some grace, right? Or maybe it's not that big of a deal. But me right now, it's blaring. It's blaring that it's not good because the frame rate is not the matching frame rate that the Nintendo Switch 2 is promoting that it can do, right? It's just, it's not hypocritical. It's just contradictory. It's contradictory. And it's also based on your internet too. Like if your buddies aren't LAN wired in to 20 gigabytes up and down, or sorry, 20 gigabytes upload at least, or like 100 gigabytes download, then maybe the service is choppy. But like, I don't know. I don't know what it's supposed to be. There's got to be a better way. I just think that this is just, it's the execution is poor. The idea is great. Okay, so now, here we go. This is actually cool, right? We had the Game Boy camera a long time ago, if you guys are old enough to remember, right? We had the Wii U gamepad camera that was built in, but now, friends, now we have this Nintendo Switch 2 camera. Wow, look at this thing. Look at this beauty. So it looks so sleek, doesn't it? So it uses like your average Zoom 2020, cancel out the AI background so we can superimpose you over here, right? Like I use a camera and an actual green screen with no AI overlap or getting rid of my background. So like I know what this is, but you can see over here the non-crisp edges. It's just, it looks like a webcam from like the early 2000s. Just kind of built in first try at a webcam. Baby's first webcam, I would say over here, right? I love the idea. Trust me, like this is so cool. Okay, let's pause for a second and appreciate how cool this is. I'm not just like a naysayer. I love this. I love the idea that you can see their reactions and it's just like, it's capturing all that. And that's so much fun. From one camera, I presume, from one camera, right over here, or maybe not. Maybe they're separate in other rooms or online. They each have their own camera. There's no way this guy was looking down. They're paid actors, of course. But like, I love the idea. Okay, so here we go. Check this out. Internet, Nintendo Switch Online membership account required for online features such as game chat. Compatible USB camera required for video chat. Not available in all countries. Okay, so that gives me the idea that it might not be proprietary, or it might be proprietary. Proprietary meaning the only webcam that you can use is ours and you have to buy it. Versus if you already own a webcam for video conferencing throughout the entire pandemic, odds are most of you guys do. If you don't, maybe you can get a cheap webcam for like $20 or used secondhand, and then maybe get a USB-C adapter for it. I'm hoping that you can do that, but right now there's nothing that says anything about it, right? It goes into the USB-C port on top of the Nintendo Switch. We've seen that confirmed in this video. I don't know if that's just any camera or if it's powerful enough to allow the power and the electricity to allow my HD 60 Facecam Neo Pro to work on there, right? Right here, this is where it shows. It connects on the USB-C on the very top. So I don't know the power output requirements for that, right? I have no clue. There's no information on that. You know what would have helped is if Nintendo said, here's the Nintendo Switch 2 camera sold for $79.99, or you can use your own camera, right? They didn't say that. How long would that have taken? But of course, it's proprietary. They got to sell some more money. It's very money grubby, dude. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Are you buying the camera? Let me know. Or are you going to wait until you can use your current camera? The camera I'm looking at you right now is like a 4K 60 camera. Why would I have to buy another one? Just hook this thing up to it. I like the idea. I think the execution's very, very poor. It says that now the game chat is it's paid. So game chat, you need the Nintendo Switch Online membership for, of course, right? As you do. That's expected. I'm not complaining about that. But they're going to give it to you as a free trial. Awesome. Love that. Parental controls is huge, right? I worry for the parents when it comes to all of this voice chatting, bad actors, people pretending to be other people, all that bad stuff. So I'm glad that they put parental controls on that. You can disable all of that stuff. Okay, now here we go. Here we go. This is my thoughts. GameShare, right? GameShare. This is so cool. You know, we've had GameShare since Nintendo DS. It was called Download Play back in the day. So now with this concept, what do you know? We can go play, 52, whatever the heck games that is. We can now, with the Nintendo Switch, there's Download Play. So we can use GameShare to 4 different consoles to play a multiplayer game. That's actually cool. That's a win. That's a win right now. If a regular Nintendo Switch, Generation 1, can accept download GameShare, I don't see why this is not a function for Generation 1 Switch, right? I don't see why this is an exclusive function for Nintendo Switch 2. If they can receive GameShare, they sure as heck can send it. The technology's there to do it. They're just not, because they want to be able to just throw that on there for Nintendo Switch as like another bullet point on why we should sell you on it. Okay, games that you can play with GameShare. Super Mario 3D World, and plus Bowser's Fury. That game is old. It's a very old game. It's a classic game. You could play it online with multiple people, but in case... Hold on. Oh, hold on. Tell me this. GameShare, why? Okay. I'm just trying to understand. I'm trying to wrap my head around this. So Lisa, Hero, Anna, and Max, these 4 people on the bottom over here are remote. And hey guys, you want to play Bowser's Fury? And then they all say, oh, I don't have that game. So now, since they're remote, I can just share the game with them and we can play it. Okay. I guess, but like, tell me why you would want to game share in a local environment with Bowser's Fury. Why would you do that? when you can just say, hey, grab your Joy-Con controller, pop off your Joy-Con controller, and let's put this on the TV, and we can play with our Joy-Con controllers. Or if you don't like your Joy-Con controller, I'll just sync your Pro controller. Tell me explicitly why you would grab 4 Nintendo Switches and say, oh, let's all play on our individual Nintendo Switches, unless you're out and about. But then at that point, wouldn't you just say, hey, why don't you come on over and we can play on my TV, like we have been doing for the past 8 years? It just seems like a small percentage of use case that makes this good. I really, really don't understand. I don't understand. So you can play online. You can already play Mario 3D World online. You can already, with Nintendo Switch, you can, so you're just like sharing a game online with someone that doesn't have it? Okay, what are you going to do with Mario Odyssey? Let someone be Cappy? You can already do that in local play. Big Brain Academy, who cares? Clubhouse Games 51, who cares? Captain Toad? I don't even know what that is for multiplayer. That's a one-player game, man. I don't know, dude. Multiplayer online without owning the game. But you think that that's a cool idea. Oh, sorry. You think that that's a cool idea, but it's select titles in the future. Not every game you're going to be able to share. It's just these 5 games and maybe whatever game in the future. Sure as heck won't be able to share Mario Kart. We need that money. We need that $60, 70, 80, 90, however much it's going to be. We need that money. We're not going to let you share that. But these 7, 8-year-old games, sure, share, man. We don't care. Also planned for select exclusive Nintendo Switch 2 games. Notice how they're not detailing it. Select games. Get out of here. Detail it. You're here to sell me on this. You haven't done so. You haven't done so, man. Outside of Mario Kart, that's the only sell, and that's the main reason why I'm getting it. Okay, bigger screen, same thickness. Okay, great. It's 2 inches bigger. Roughly. Great, same thickness, high def display. Awesome. Now this is the sell points that we needed in the first Nintendo Switch trailer. Whoa, look at those graphics. This is a bad idea. This was a bad idea to do that. This little side-by-side was very bad because it just like zoomed in pixels. You're like, oh my gosh, whoa, those pixels versus these pixels. Whoa, 720 versus 1080? Dude, 1080 is the standard. What are you doing? 1080 is the standard, and it has been the standard for 8 years. Oh, so now your handheld mode does 1080. Oh, wow, great. I'm just gonna play it in docked mode. Thank you. Yeah, get your Minecraft on over here, right? Smooth gameplay up to 120 FPS. No game on Nintendo Switch is going to run 120 FPS. Our eyeballs don't even see in 120 FPS. This is a pipe dream. This is an inflated number to make this thing look good. Does Mario Kart, hey, does Mario Kart run in 120 FPS? Go ahead, answer me that. It's not going to. It's not. Does GameShare with the 4 screens on the bottom run in 120 FPS? Go for it. Tell me. That's the answer I want. Smooth gameplay. Dude, you literally in your previous 10 minutes ago, you had choppy AF gameplay of all these people playing Mario Kart. That is not smooth gameplay. Smooth gameplay, asterisk, little footer on the bottom, only with 1 player, only with titles that support the frame rate. No. 120 FPS. Dude, you wish. You wish. Tell me what game's running at 120 FPS. Vivid LCD HDR support. I love this. I'm good with it. This is the leftover technology from the OLED and the LCD and all that stuff to make it bright. Joy-Cons attach magnetically. Okay, who cares? Yeah, they make a little snap. That's great. Now you don't have to worry about stumbling and everything like that. So you just give it a little pull and you're good. We've seen that. Bigger SL and SR buttons. Thank you. As someone that has big hands and big fingers, I think that this is a welcome addition. But I'm not going to be breaking off a Joy-Con controller and playing Mario Kart like this. I'm going to be connecting my existing Pro controller. So kind of a non-issue for me, but I like the welcome change. That's a win. That's absolutely a win. 100% that's a win for me. That's a win. Great. Rather than those dinky SL and SR buttons. Larger control sticks. Cool. That's another win. The previous Joy-Con controllers were pretty dinky. Mouse controls. Wee! Yahoo! Awesome. Okay, grab like a mouse pad. Love it. Improved speakers, clear audio. Honestly, that's kind of cool. I mean, I play in TV mode. Built-in mic, great. We've already established that. The overview of this is great. So the AI, I like this a lot. I like that they can filter out the noise. That's easy technology. Everyone has this AI technology right now. I'm very glad that Nintendo is actually putting it in there. How good it is up to be is to be determined. But I really like that they put that in there. Absolutely, that's a win for voice. 3D audio, that's kind of cool. Put on some headphones, put in your AirPods, and yeah, there's going to be 3D audio. But remember, it's based on select games. Your video game from Nintendo Switch Generation 1 that you put into Switch 2 isn't going to have 3D audio unless it explicitly says that. You have to program that in. New stand. Oh my gosh, friends. Friends, remember that dinky little kickstand on Generation 1 Nintendo Switch? Well, that's no more. We now have a kickstand that allows you to go a full 135 degrees. Wow. So cool. You know what? I'm gonna let you see that again. I'm gonna let you see that again. Look at that. Look at that recline over here. Whoa. Cool. All right, so now this one has 2 USB ports. You can charge on both sides, or you can connect your camera to it. I don't know what else you would connect. A compatible USB camera. We don't know what compatible means. Again, great. And you can charge and play. Whoa, dude, wait, you can charge and play? Shoot, I didn't know you can do that. So this is larger and faster. Wow, now it has 256 gigabytes of memory inside there, which is great. Those of you guys that are digital collectors. I'm a digital collector by force because I buy a lot of my games and I want to play them immediately. I don't want to go to a store. Honestly, I regret doing that. I want to be a physical collector from here on out. I looked at my Nintendo Switch physical and it's abysmal. But my library on Nintendo Switch online is great. So as you can see over here, you can play all these old games on there. New dock, 4K support. Okay, what games are in 4K? Do we have to rely on third-party games to do it? That's good. HDMI. Make sure you get a brand new HDMI. Or you know what? Actually, they're probably going to come out with like a 4K HDMI cable for this one versus the standard one on Nintendo Switch. And I just recently found out that not all HDMI cables are created equal. I didn't know that. I've been using my Nintendo Switch HDMI cable for everything. I plug that Nintendo Switch HDMI standard cable into my PS5 and it didn't work. Like, it legit did not work. So I bought like an 8K HDMI cable and then now it works. So I replaced all my HDMI cables, dude. So the one that comes with base Nintendo Switch is called a standard HDMI, which carries just a standard. But if you wanted more graphics, more audio, you have to upgrade your actual cable. The more you know. Hands up if you didn't know that. Did not know that, and I bought 2 HDMI cables. Yeah, so here we go. Frame rate is fixed to a maximum of 60 FPS for 4K output. Okay, so what's 120? What's 120 FPS then? What are you doing? Why are you telling me this? So this is great. HDR output. A lot of the TVs, the smart TVs nowadays have HDR, which is great. And I love to see that. You don't need any other cords or anything like that. Yeah, that's it. So now you can go full 4K. But what games support the 4K is to be determined, right? This is future-proofing. It's future-proofing the Nintendo Switch 2, which is fine. We needed that. Nintendo's so far behind on 4K games and 4K outputs. So this is it. Here we go. This is interesting. Okay, read this on the bottom here. Okay, so there's a fan. Plays compatible Nintendo Switch games. Read this on the bottom here. Some Nintendo Switch games may not be supported or fully compatible with Nintendo Switch 2. Why? Which ones wouldn't be? No, I'm dead serious. I'm not asking rhetorically. Which ones wouldn't be, and why wouldn't they be? The only thing I think of is like what? Ring Fit Adventure? No, you have the little Ring Fit thingy. So what can't be? What can't be ported over there? Nintendo Labo? Of course it can. It's a cartridge. Nintendo Labo's fine, dude. Have you ever played Nintendo Labo? It's literally a cartridge and it gives you instruction manuals. So the Labo VR, where you put your Nintendo Switch 2 in there and you look at it in a cardboard, no one bought Labo anyway. Why? Why the fine print over here, dude? Some games may not be compatible. Okay. Great. Thanks for that. So like what games, dude? I want to see the list of it. I want to see the list. Show me the list, man. Visit Nintendo's website for details. Oh yeah, but it's not updated yet. Great. Got it. Good. Okay, so moving on. So the hardware, dude, like overall, dude, I hate to say it, but I was right, man. The hardware isn't anything next generation. They just added 4K support, a speaker, an extra. Oh, I'm not going into this yet. I need to give you my final thoughts on this. I was 100% right. It's literally the big brother of the family, the big brother of the family of Nintendo Switch systems. The features, going over it, is a chat button. Okay, you could map that to anything on Generation 1 Nintendo Switch and open up a menu, like the album, photos, all that stuff. You could do it. Bigger screen, great. We already knew that, right? So taking my old argument of it's the exact same thing as the transition from Nintendo 3DS XL to new Nintendo 3DS XL. Remember, that was my comparison. It was bigger screen, check. Same thing with Switch. Better audio, check. New functions on a button, check. Those are 3 exact things. Exclusive games, check. Literally the exact same thing. It's not a reinventing of the wheel here. It is literally something that's $100 more that you are getting a couple new features and now is going to be the way forward for exclusive games. That's exactly what I said it was going to be. It's exactly what I said it was going to be. It's the exact same thing as new Nintendo 3DS was to the Nintendo 3DS. Exactly the same thing. But now $100 more for features that aren't really that great. They're really not. I mean, yes, we love graphics, but has graphics ever been the battle that Nintendo wanted to pick? It's never been. It's always innovative gameplay, IPs, creativity, and family friendliness. They never were the forefront with graphics. They're just now catching up to 4K. Dude, my PlayStation 5 does it amazingly, and it has been doing it for years. So what we're buying right now is $100 more for a microphone, which, again, I don't know if you're going to use. We're still all on Discord. Or maybe you're a parent. You don't trust, the idea of that. Or maybe you're just alone and it doesn't matter. You're just going to do it. So there's a microphone on here. You can talk to your friends. Cool. Chat feature, bigger screen, better graphics. There's nothing generational about this. Absolutely nothing. There's no generational leap from Wii U to Switch. That is a generation leap. From NES to Super Nintendo. That's a generation leap. Super Nintendo to N64. Generational leap. N64 to GameCube. Absolute generation. GameCube to Wii. Huge generation. Wii to Wii U, that's a generation. Switch to Switch 2 is not a generational leap. It's not at all. And I was absolutely right and valid on that. I told you so. Anyway, we're moving on. Keep going. Ugh. Dude, okay, let's talk about this. So back in the day, when Nintendo Wii came out, we had Wii Sports for free as a pack-in title. It was literally one of the most popular games in the world. Your grandma knows about it. She probably bowls better than you at Wii Sports, right? So now they're taking that concept of this tech demo, and they're giving us something called the Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. Oh, this is great. You know what I want to do? I want to control a little stick figure avatar, and I want to know exactly what this Joy-Con does and how they programmed it. Is there ever going to be a game that will allow me to learn about all this stuff? You know what? Stay tuned, because that's what this is. I'm cool with this. I love learning about things. This is great. This trailer for this game right now, this welcome tour, is literally a snooze fest. Whoever made this, where are the magnets? Hey, Mom, what are magnets? Where are they? Oh, they're on the main body of the console. Oh, and the SL buttons are made of steel. Oh, whoa, that's how magnets work. Oh my god. Oh, look at that vibration. Oh, hold on. I need an instruction manual to teach me how to extend the angle of the console so that it can be set down and adjusted freely. I needed a visual so I can understand it. I need that. I need this so bad. And will there ever be a game to teach me how to find where the magnets are? I really hope. I really hope so. Oh my, wait, hold on. It can be used as a mouse? Hold on, I need a game to tell me this. Oh my gosh. That means that you could use the mouse to grab and rotate objects and oh my gosh, we can play speed golf with this. Oh, yes. Hold on, what is this motion? What is this motion right now? Have we done this 20 years ago with the Nintendo Wii? With a point cursor and a shaking maraca? Oh my, lets you feel different kind of rumble? Oh, wait. This is all pioneering. This is next, guys, this is next generation. This is next generation. Look, hold on. I can feel the I can feel the vibration, the HD rumble. Next generation point and click. Oh, so good. So good, because HD rumble 2 parts are directly to attach to the plastic. Oh, perfect. Oh, look at that echo demo. Echo. You know what you want to echo right now? I'm going to echo the fact right now that this right here, Nintendo Switch 2 as a paid digital only game. Let me echo that for you in case you didn't get that. This tech demo to learn what a magnet is, to learn how to use a kickstand, to see all the inner workings of this, without any real cool mini games, without Nintendo Land mechanics of Mario, Luigi's Mansion, Animal Crossing, F-Zero, Metroid, using all the IP that Nintendo has to make learning about the Joy-Con, to make learning about the Switch 2 a fun game, a fun tech demo where you can learn about magnets, but have Luigi do it or Mario do it, is a paid digital only game. You have to buy this game. Oh my, you have to buy this game. Did you not learn anything from Nintendo's launch title called 1-2 Switch? Remember that. 1-2 Switch. All right, everyone, milk the cow. Oh, I'm gonna milk the cow. Dude, I literally bought that game. It was a tech demo that should have been included into Nintendo Switch, and it was like $40-50. Now this thing is gonna be a digital only game. Who's buying this? There's no IPs on it. You could have made it exciting, but you didn't. We're done. We're cooked. If you think that this is acceptable. And that's why I'm passionate about this. Nintendo Switch Welcome Tour should be a pack-in title. Welcome to the system. You can use it as a mouse. You can use it on a freaking mouse. That's the welcome. As soon as you boot up, as soon as you press power on this, it should be the Welcome Tour. Oh, you got some games built into it because you already spent $450 on this. You already spent $450 on this. Why is this Welcome Tour a paid digital only game? Why? I'm worried for you. This is your hard-earned money. And it's not even cool looking. They could, if they're touting 60 FPS, 120 FPS, 4K resolution, why don't you give Mario characters on this? Do you remember what Nintendo Land was? I don't think half of you do. I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand. Where is it? I want the launch trailer. Nintendo Land, launch trailer. We need to watch this. You need to understand. This is German, whatever, I don't care. You need to understand where I'm coming from. Look. Look at this. Zelda? Freaking Yoshi? Pikmin? I don't know what Octopus Dance is. Metroid? Oh my gosh, Donkey Kong Crash Course. Mario Chase. This is how you do a tech demo. This was the first launch game for Nintendo Wii U over 10 years ago, where they have Mario characters, and you get to learn what the Nintendo Wii U does. Okay, here's the gamepad. On the gamepad, we're gonna look over here. I have the mini map, but you guys don't have the mini map, and you're Toad, and you can go over here. And now, I have the control on Mario. I'm gonna chase after you. We're gonna play chase. This is so good. This is beautiful. Luigi's Mansion. That's a wonderful IP. Whenever this came, they didn't know we had 3 Luigi's Mansion games. I've got the Nintendo Wii over here. This is a tech demo. I can look at this gameplay. I know where all of you guys are at, but you guys don't, because all you have is the dinky little Joy-Cons and what's happening on screen right now, right? You don't know where the ghost is coming. I'm coming to get you. This game is so revolutionary. Okay, Animal Crossing, sweet day. Okay, it didn't have anything to do with Animal Crossing outside of the characters, but you had Copper and Booker that can see the bigger screen of where the little characters are at. And you had these little Animal Crossing characters grabbing all the fruits and bringing them back to their base. But it showcased what the Wii U did. It showcased what the Wii U did as a tech demo. What can you do with the functionality? Metroid Blast? I honestly don't remember this game. But it looks like, hey, here's Metroid, and I'm flying on Samus Aran's ship and shooting you guys down while you guys are in Samus suits, utilizing the Mii characters. Like, this is how you do a tech demo, okay? I don't remember how much it costed, but I would gladly buy this. Pikmin, Legend of Zelda Battle Quest, right? You get to wield the Master Sword. You get to use an arrow and shoot the little goblins. I remember this. I should play this game. I would love to replay this game. But in real life, you need some in real life players to play it. I'm having so much fun watching this. Notice the feeling right now, and I know you are too. You cannot deny it. Pikmin Adventure. I love Pikmin. Look, there's a Bulborb. And now it's showcasing that you can use the touchscreen. And you just throw the Pikmin at the little Bulborb. Yeah, there we go, Pikmin. Yeah, touchscreen. So it's a tech demo, but it's fun. It's a tech demo, but it's engaging. It's a tech demo that is creative. It's creative. Ninja Castle, Takamara, I don't know who that is, but I remember going like this. Fring, 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 like launching these ninja stars. It was cool. And it showcases the touchscreen. This is a tech demo. This is how you do it. And remember, friends, this is not another company. This is not another company doing this. This is literally Nintendo. How many years ago? 12 years ago. This is Nintendo 12 years ago. Look, motion controls. It's a tech demo. And you're in F-Zero. This was legendary. What did we get? I'm so sorry. With a system that's $450 and a paid add-on tech demo, what did we get? Hold on. Hold that thought. What did we get? What did we get? Let's take a look. Let's take a look really quick. Screens? Hi, boy. Hi, best friend. I know. It's okay. Thanks for checking on me. What did we get? Howl knows that I'm upset right now. It's okay, boy. Come here. Come here, boy. Yeah, he can tell that I'm upset. Come on. Look at what we got instead. Reading on a screen, infographics, a PowerPoint presentation. Hey, boy, come here. Come here. Either boy, you got to get on your thing. Oh, I know. I don't have any treats for you. I'll give you a treat. Here we go. All right, this is for all of you guys that dropped a super chat here. I needed a cat break, dude. I'm so heated right now. Eat this. Okay, he took it and went. This is what we got. This is our tech demo. Literally 12 years later, they thought that this is acceptable. And we have to buy it. Are you buying this game? Come here, boy. Come on up. Come on, I need you up. Oh, you. Okay, so I'm so sorry. Cat break. It got me off tangent, but best friend. Pause. Pause. Come here, boy. There's no treats in there. No. You can come right here. You either choose your bed. You can lay in your bed, or you can be on my lap. Okay. Thank you, boy. What a good boy. All right, Howl's the best. This is Howl, by the way. Say hi to Howl. He knows he can tell that I'm a little heated right now. He can hear me. My best friend. Yeah, I know. Okay. So final thoughts on this. What do you think? Please tell me I'm not off base. Please tell me I'm not off base with this. The thing is, though, the difference between me and a lot of you guys is that I've been in the Nintendo sphere for over 15 years as a content creator. I was here when Wii U launched. I literally have a video on my channel where I'm unboxing my Wii U and setting it up. I've been around the block, friends, so I know the patterns Nintendo does, and you can just tell based on history that they're just repeating themselves. Sorry, boy, I gotta go. I don't know. All right, that's enough of that. That's a train wreck. That's a disaster. No one's buying that. You're not buying that. Oh, boy. I'm so sorry. Here, come here, boy. Oh, he fell. Come here, boy. You gotta jump a little higher. Yeah. Here, I'll give you a treat. Dude, like, you're not buying that game. You're not spending additional $30, $40 on it. If it was $5, I wouldn't even give it. I wouldn't spend $2 on that. I'm so sorry. You're out here dropping $450, $500 on a Nintendo Switch 2, and you think that you're gonna go buy that game? You're not. I guarantee you. Guarantee you. Anyway, moving on. Okay, here we go. I wouldn't spend $1 on it. Yeah, they had their chance. Oh, okay, boy. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Good, lay down. Good boy. Good boy, Howell. Good job, best friend. All right, we're moving on. So not only can you not use your existing Nintendo Switch memory card, no, you gotta go buy a new one. Does it come packed in? Can you just throw us a bone? Nintendo, can you just pack in maybe a 256 memory card? No, it didn't say that explicitly. If it comes with a memory card, you're just gonna put your 256 gigs on, hi boy, on your hard drive that's built in. So you cannot use your old micro SD cards. You need the EX versions. So I'm just gonna go out on a limb right now. Let's go to Amazon. Just for pricing right over here. Let's take a look. SD card EX. Let's see, micro SD card EX 256 GB. All right, let's see how much does that run? EX. I don't see anything that's an EX memory card, like at all. XCEXI. What are all these symbols? Do you have a monopoly on a brand new SD card? I don't know what this is. I literally typed into Amazon EX and nothing's coming out. And I'll show you on screen. Look. Okay, look. I typed in the very top, right over here. Okay, micro SD card EX, 256 gigabytes. Nothing. I'm looking for that symbol over here for EX. I got A1, A2, A2, A2V30. What is this? It's a foreign language to me. 3 with a U. A2 micro XCI, 3 with the U, A2V30. Why is this hard? Is Nintendo just partnering up with SanDisk? I don't understand. Is this a proprietary SD card now? Like, how much is it? Ugh. It's gross. It's gross, man. It leaves me with a bad taste in my mouth. I'm so sorry. This is gonna cost me like over $700 to get a new Switch. Borderline 1,000. And the games that I want to get. So here's a new Pro controller with a GR and GL buttons. Great. I love that. You know who else does that? Third-party controllers have done that. PDP has a controller where you can customize a specific button paddles. You know, the paddles on the back. So you can customize it to whatever you want. So I'm glad that the Nintendo Switch Pro controller is here, but I have an $80, a $90 Pro controller that I bought. That's very expensive. Shouldn't be this much. That I want to use this. I don't need an audio jack, one. And that's it. So that's it. It has the capture button on it, and it has the extra pedals. But it says that you can program them to different buttons. It's not like the game is a game is going to utilize GR and GL right now, like exclusively. They didn't mention that. They didn't mention that at all. And they also didn't mention you can use your other peripherals. They didn't say backwards compatibility on Switch Pro controller. Why didn't they? Because they want an extra $100 out of you. It's gross, man. Audio jack, great. Dude, Nintendo Switch haul is going to be insane. I feel so bad for a lot of you guys that are just like, all right, Switch controller, Mario Kart, Switch, camera, SD card. That's over $600. That's over $700. Okay, here's the release date, June 5th. I better start saving my pennies, man. No more eating out. No more eating out for me. We're gonna have to do some fundraisers on stream to afford $700 worth of Nintendo Switch peripherals and accessories for the next gen system. Okay, here we go. There's gonna be 3 different game types. Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games, compatible Nintendo Switch games. Remember, we talked about that. And then there's going to be this weird middle range. There's this weird middle range of Nintendo Switch 2 edition games that are worrying. Let's go into it. Very worrying. Let's take a look. So this is like, we're going to do best of both worlds. We're going to give you something on Generation 1 Nintendo Switch, and we're going to have it on Nintendo Switch 2. So this is the first one. This one's Mario Party Jamboree Switch Edition. So that means if you already own it on Generation 1, you can get this content, but you have to buy the content. But this is exclusive content for Nintendo Switch 2, meaning if you have Nintendo Switch 1, you're out of luck. Sorry, enjoy the base game. So now I love this. It's a little cringe, but like, I do love the idea. Trust me, I do. I love the idea of looking at my opponent's face when I steal their star and win a mini game, right? I love that. This is so cool. Like, do not get me wrong. There's a lot of sentiment and passion that I think that this direct trailer does a lot wrong, but this is right. They have done the gameplay element correctly, and I love it. I love this. I think it's so cool. We could see their faces. That's right. Take that, George, Kimmy, and Julian. And now they give you a new mode called Bowser Live. I thought it was going to be straight up karaoke, but it is not. You're just going to do like in real life challenges. Yeah, I'm doing stuff. This was so bad. Okay, I have PTSD on this from Mario Party 7 or 6 or something like that, where they had the microphone from GameCube. Where it was like orange, banana, rotate, fruit, grape. And then it was just voice controlled, and it was so bad. So now it's just like, you can see this person yelling go into the mic. Go, 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 go. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life, but it is par for the course when it comes to Mario Party minigames. Developers, if you're watching this right now, don't do any stupid voice-activated nonsense like this. Don't. It's gimmick, it doesn't work. And it's been proven to not work, so don't buy in. Doesn't work. Go. I don't know, man. Yeah, so then this is just doing mini games and whatnot. It's cool. Carnival coaster, love it. Please lower your safety bar. Oh, you better do it. Hey, man, when you're ready, would you please grab your Joy-Con controller and lower your safety bar? That's hilarious. That's so funny. Better do it, man, for safety. Not like anything else matters in the Mario Kingdom. You could triple jump off of Peach's castle and break your ankle. But no, the safety bar, you make sure you get it. So this is literally shovelware Wii games from like 20 years ago, where we're utilizing this point and click mentality, shaking point and click over here, using the obligatory mini games tech demo, and adding them into Mario Party Jamboree. I'm not mad at it. It's obligatory. This is like clapping your hand. Here's tech demo. You're gonna shake it. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do that. It's absolutely obligatory for a Mario Party game. And mark my words, there's going to be a WarioWare game where they just make a brand new one, right? WarioWare, you're going to do a pose called the cheesemonger, right? And here we go. In the cheesemonger pose, you are going to move this and play mini games based off of it, right? I don't know. Mark my words, they're going to do it. Or maybe WarioWare Move It, remember that? They're going to add in Nintendo Switch 2 edition with 12 new mini games. Anyway, so 7/24, I just kind of skipped over that. They released the release date for it, 7/24/25. Now, Mario Party Jamboree is an old game. You know, we've had it for a long time now. But Jamboree TV and the little Wii mini games that we're going to be having, that's the new content that's going to be releasing over here. But Abdallah, what happens if I already have Mario Party and I spent my hard-earned $60 on Mario Party? What happens? No, seriously, that's a valid question. Here we go. You get to upgrade. Ooh, Shaq, insert Shaq meme. Ooh, right? You get to upgrade your Mario Party Jamboree by purchasing an upgrade pack. That's right. On the Nintendo eShop, you get to purchase an upgrade pack. So I'm fine. Just going on record, I'm fine with DLC. I would love it if it was free DLC, considering the fact that, one, I already bought $60 worth of Mario Party Jamboree, and I just dropped $450 on a Nintendo Switch 2. The least you could do is give me a free update. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. Okay? But that's not it. I'm fine with DLC. I'm just going to classify this as DLC. Is that an accurate classification? This is just paid DLC for Nintendo Switch 2. Is that okay? How much is it? Where are the prices? Just this is Nintendo of America. This is the website that we're looking at. Just give me the USD. What's the USD? $20, $5? What's a good price that you would pay for this? Personally, me, $10. I'll pay $10 for it. Because you take a look at Mario Party Jamboree. Mario Party Jamboree is let's take a look. Let's take a look. Mario Party Jamboree is like a $60 game, yeah? Let's just let me look. Yeah, okay. So I'm just pulling up Best Buy right now. I'm pulling up Best Buy. Mario Party Jamboree, $60. You can see that right over here. That's great. That's what I literally paid out of my pocket. DLC for a game, $10. I'll pay a grand total of $70 out the door for it. $10 DLC, I'll do it. Once it starts getting into $20, $30, $40 DLC, that's going to be terrible, because then your Mario Party Jamboree that you bought is now $100, right? Is now $100. So I don't want to go and, you know, too far off on a tangent. Oh my, that's Wii U. I got happy for a quick second. I don't want to go too far on a tangent and say, oh, it's going to be $100. No, but like, there's no way it's going to be $5. I doubt it's going to be $10. Realistically, I think it's going to be a $20 add-on. So your $60 game is now an $80 game. Congratulations, you got played. You got cooked. What do you feel? Let me know at home. Let me know at home. What do you feel is a good price to pay for that? But then also, what's the base Nintendo Switch 2 edition going to cost? Is it going to be $60? Is it going to be $80? Like, what's the deal? How much is a Nintendo Switch 2 edition game? I don't know, man. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if Xbox or PlayStation does stuff like this. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make it okay. It doesn't make it okay, man. It needs to be a free update. And you're cool. Dude, if you have the extra $30, $40 to play an old game on your new system, go for it. But odds are, people need to be wise about this. And you guys work hard for money. So, like, you can't just shrug it off and say, oh, whatever Nintendo wants to do, man, I'm just going to blindly support it. Don't be a shill like that, man. Like, you have to be able to think critically and say, all right, is this really worth it? So I love this. This is, let's call it DLC for what it is. Star Cross World is Kirby and the Forgotten Land DLC. I will be playing this. I'll go shell out $20 for the DLC. Great. If I just call it paid DLC, I think I can sleep better at night. But those of you guys that are just like joining up and never played Nintendo Switch 2 edition games and you're just getting this, it has to be like an $80 game. There's no way. There's no way it's going to be a discount if you buy the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. There's no way that Nintendo Switch 2 edition is going to be any cheaper than $60. There's no way. And if that is, then great. Then the DLC should be free, right? If that's the case, because I already paid the $60. Okay, the good thing about it is there's going to be simultaneous release on the Nintendo Switch Edition games that are going to be better graphics. And we know that. The Nintendo Switch 2 touts that they're a better graphic system, more clarity, 60 FPS, better resolution, all that stuff. So these are the Nintendo Switch Edition games. I didn't really talk about it, but Breath of the Wild, old game, but a very, very good classic. That was the first game I played on Nintendo Switch. It was awesome. So yeah, there's going to be an upgrade for that. Tears of the Kingdom, an upgrade for it. No real DLC added content, but it just runs better. Jamboree has new content. Kirby and the Forgotten Land has new content, and Metroid Prime 4 Beyond just has better resolution, better frame rates, and you can use the mouse to point and click on it. Why can't we just use a Generation 1 Joy-Con controller as a mouse? It has motion built in. Why can't we do that? I don't know, man. Okay, if you have a Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play Switch 2 by purchasing an upgrade pack. Are the upgrade packs going to be different prices depending on the content involved? What's the deal, man? They're so smug. They're so smug because you're just going to buy it all. They're so smug because they know that they can get away with it. It's so sad. All right, anyway, so that's kind of an overview of the Nintendo Switch. Now, let's go into what games are available. Basketball, wheelchair, accessibility. I love the representation. I think that's really cool. Drag and Drive, not really a game for me, but it's a Nintendo Switch game. And right out the gates after Mario Kart, that's a tough show to follow. So you're going to follow it with a game where you're just going to be doing this. Is that patronizing for people who actually are in a wheelchair? Or is this a good representation of their accessibility? You tell me. You tell me. I'm not in that community. I think that the representation seems cool, but when we're doing this motion control stuff, we know no one likes playing with motion controls. They just need to stop at this point. But anyway, that's coming out. Game looks cool. Looks really cool. Yeah, so that was it. Now it showcases that you can use the drag of the mouse functionality in case you really want to. This is cool. Elden Ring. Elden Ring, I heard, was a really, really good game. It came out Game of the Year. I don't even know what year it came out, but like the fact that it can now run on Nintendo Switch, it's a win, but unless there's something new about it, a new campaign, a new exclusive character, storyline, etc., there needs to be something about this. Otherwise, Tarnished edition. Ooh, hey, why don't you sell me on what's the difference? Because people have already purchased this on PC and whatever other systems From Software made. Why are they going to buy it on Nintendo Switch? And if you are brand new to Elden Ring, why am I going to buy it here? You didn't sell me on that. So Bandai Namco, From Software, the people that made this trailer over here did a pretty poor job. They didn't sell me on it other than, oh, Elden Ring's coming and there's something called Tarnished Edition. Like, no, you have an elevator pitch in one of the most viewed videos in all of Nintendo's probably history right now with how many views that this video is going to get. You need to elevator pitch. You need a better release date than 2025. You need a price point. You need to find out what's different about it and sell it. Just throwing Elden Ring on the screen is not a good elevator pitch. I'm so sorry. I love the Souls games. I played Dark Souls 1. I would love to play this one. But I want to find out for the people who have already played this, are we just so far behind that now we're getting Elden Ring? Whoop-de-doo. Everyone's already played it. Everyone's already beaten it. Everyone's already speedrun it. They've broken it. They've done everything with it. And now we're just getting it 3 years later or whatever. Or is it something that's going to be brand new? You didn't sell me on it. Your elevator pitch, I'm so sorry. It was not good. Try again. Supergiant Games, this guy did it. He was talking to us. He said, hey, in case you've never played Hades before, this is going to be a great one for you. Showcases the gameplay, showcases everything, shows you the voice acting. Hades 2 is a good game. I've packed in over 20 hours into it. It's on beta right now, I think. Open beta on Steam, and I've been playing it. It's great. He did an amazing job on the elevator pitch. That's how you do it. All right, Capcom, absolutely love what they do over here. They're just saying, hey, heads up, Street Fighter 6 is coming over here. Now we can afford to do it over this way. Wireless play, new modes exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. It shows you why you want to be able to buy this, right? Great. And okay, dude, like, don't do this to me. I love Amiibo, but I'm very excited for this. Luke, Jamie, Kimberly. Wait a second. Where's Ryu, dude? Come on, where's Ryu, E Honda, Chun-Li, Ken? Come on, my guy. I don't know who any of these characters are. Admittedly, I haven't played Street Fighter 6, but like, dude, I know Ryu, I know Cammy, I know DJ. Who else is here? E Honda, Blanca. Those are your people. Why are you giving me these guys? I mean, maybe it's just the beginning. Maybe we'll get all of them later. But we don't know what the Amiibo... Hold on. We don't know what the Amiibo functionality is. Visit amiibo.com for details on Amiibo functionality. I don't know, man. I have zero faith in that. Amiibo was such a thing for the Wii U age. Amiibo are now just glorified paperweights. I'd be surprised if it does anything outside of unlocking extra costumes. Anyway, moving on. I won't go on an Amiibo rant, says the guy with a literal wall of Amiibo. All right, this game looked pretty cool. I don't really remember. It was like a mech game. Daemon X Machina. The graphics look great. Honestly, this looks like a cool game. I could probably get into it. Give me like a weekend where all I'm doing is playing this game. Looks really cool. I'm into it. I don't really know about it. I don't know about the story. The gameplay looks cool, so we're just going to skip over it. Daemon X Machina. They showed this was a really good elevator pitch for their game. Titanic, Scion, 9/5/25. Great. Thank you for normalizing, giving us an actual release date. Yeah, so this is a guy from Haze Light. Oh, this was, yeah, dude, this one's got critical acclaim. Like, seriously, Split Fiction, people have been like going crazy over this one on PlayStation 5. I was literally going to buy it on PlayStation 5 just to see what it was all about. People love this, and I'm very, very excited that it's coming over to Switch 2 at launch. So I could just wait another day, or sorry, another month or so. EA Sports, insert your obligatory sports games over here. Here's football, here's soccer. Here's all that stuff. Don't really care about that. Hogwarts Legacy is a really good game. Again, I don't really know what people think about the political side of Hogwarts Legacy. There was a big issue with that when this game came out. People boycotting streamers for playing it, shaming streamers for supporting J.K. Rowling and Portkey Games for doing it. I don't really know anything about all that stuff. I try to stay as non-political as possible, but I know for a fact that this game is a knockout. It is so good. It is everything you want in a Harry Potter game and more. And I'm very, very happy to see that this comes on the Nintendo Switch. It's a good game. And now you can like, yeah, use a spell, bounce that guy. Yeah, get him. Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy on Switch, great. So Tony Hawk's Pro Skater coming to Nintendo Switch 2, great. It looks awesome. It's fun. But like, it's not, what we're not seeing right now is we're not seeing if these are Nintendo Switch Edition, Nintendo Switch only, or backwards compatibility. Right? We don't know what 3 of the game types any of these are. It's not detailed. So when we're seeing this, we're like, oh, great, it's Nintendo Switch 2, right? But yeah, great. Summer 2025, great. Thank you for the narrowed down thing. This is IO Interactive for Hitman. There's a brand new Hitman coming over here. You're going to be able to figure out creative ways of killing your targets. Throwing them inside a hippo pond. It's very scary. Hippos are terrifying. And then he teases a Nintendo... what is this? A Nintendo Switch Bond project. They're working on Bond right now. So, I don't know, man. If you give me a GoldenEye remaster, I'm in. I'm absolutely in. This was interesting. Bravely Default. So I say this once and I say it a million times over. Square Enix, they can do no wrong. They are literally one of my favorite developers outside of Level 5 that just continuously set the bar for games. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I've just experienced a lot of their titles growing up. Starting off with Super Mario RPG on Super Nintendo. That was my very first Square Enix game. And playing through Final Fantasies and everything like that. They do nothing wrong. So right now, what they're proving that they can do is they can take a 3DS game and remaster it from the ground up for Nintendo Switch. And that says a lot. That says a lot. If a developer is taking a 3DS game, we have an entire library of killer 3DS games. If a developer like Square Enix can take a 3DS game and make it from the ground up, Bravely Default, I love that game. You could actually type in Abdallah Smash Bravely Default and you can watch me play this on 3DS 10 plus years ago. It was a great game. But if you can remaster a 3DS game, what's stopping Nintendo's side companies, third parties, from just remastering their games on Nintendo Switch 2? It just opens Pandora's box, man. It HD remaster, man, on launch day. That's so cool. The thing is, I feel that it opens Pandora's box because now that we know that Square Enix can do it, I mean, honestly, props to Level 5. Level 5 was probably one of the first developers to remaster a Nintendo 3DS game onto Switch with Yokai Watch 1. I don't know if you guys knew this, but they did it. They took their game and they made it on Nintendo Switch. So they were one of the first developers to do that years ago. So this is not pioneering by any means, but the fact that Square Enix is doing it for Switch 2 is so cool. And it opens up Pandora's box to say, well, what other Nintendo 3DS games can we remaster? I want Kirby Planet Robobot. I want, Super Mario 3D Land. I want X, Y, and Z. I want Animal Crossing New Leaf remastered. It just opens the box for so much limitless possibilities. But we've been saying that with Generation 1 Switch. We've been saying that. We don't need a Switch 2 for a remaster of a 3DS game. You don't. Admittedly, you do not. So Pandora's box is opened, man. What 3DS game do you want remastered on Nintendo Switch 2? Let me know. Breathe in, breathe out, Abdallah. You got this. Yakuza. I've never played a Yakuza game. Not really my demographic, but it looks cool. Looks cool as heck, man. And I'm glad. Anything from Capcom or whoever makes this, I'm into it. It's cool. I'm into it. The more games, the better. What else is here? Oh, I didn't see that. I missed that at the beginning. I can't believe I missed that. I was probably looking at chat or something. That tells you everything you need to know about this next trailer. It's Koei Tecmo. No offense, Koei Tecmo. I love what you do. I think you do an outstanding job with it. Trust me. Hyrule Warriors on 3DS, Fire Emblem Warriors exclusively on new Nintendo 3DS. That was one of the only exclusive games on there. And now we're getting Hyrule Warriors again. It's great. A lot of people like this. There's a lot of content. For 70, 80, 90, whatever the heck price this is, you're going to be at this game for weeks, if not months, to try to 100% it, if it's like anything before. So we see this, me wearing my Zelda Ocarina of Time shirt. I see this and I'm like, oh, I miss Zelda. I miss Patricia Somerset's voice. And I miss these characters. I miss Rauru. I miss them. We spent so much time exploring this game and doing everything 100%. That was a big chunk of my life. Last June, the June before that, I don't remember. But then it's like, wait a second, is this a Warriors game? Oh gosh, no. We don't. But you know what? People are going to enjoy it. It's fine. Will I play it? Yeah, I'll get it. But honestly, when it comes down to these games, I tried playing the Hyrule Warriors, the one with like the Champions Ballad or whatever it was, and like it was non-stop pressing the A button over and over and attacking, run over to this area, mindlessly attacking, maybe doing a second attack, mindlessly doing that, going for it. Okay, now you got a new character, now you got to learn their moves. It's just exhausting. Oh, he's got a shield. Oh, now I gotta break his shield. Like, it's exhausting. So a Warriors game taking the IP of Tears of the Kingdom is great. I love the idea, but I don't want to go through it. My arm, my wrist is going to hurt a lot. So if there's an auto attacking mode where I can hold the A button and they can just do all this stuff, I'm in. I'm 100% in. But I don't want to press the A button 1,000 times to beat all the bokoblins. I don't. So that's how I feel about that one. My knee-jerk reaction. I'm happy for people that enjoy those games. I don't enjoy them. Maybe I'll just get a turbo controller and just do it. I don't know, man. I don't know. So here we go. Let's talk about Nintendo Switch Online Expansion Pass. GameCube, ding, right? That's the sound effect. If you are a GameCube kid growing up, you know exactly what that sound is, and I don't even have to put the menu or the music on. You know what that sounds like. It is emblazoned into your head. I know exactly what that is, right? GameCube era. You know what? When we played in the early 2000s, right? Early 2000s, you would go after school. Speaking from experience, you would go home after school. You play Smash Bros. Melee. You play Super Monkey Ball 2. You would play, Luigi's Mansion with some friends. GameCube was one of my favorite systems. Don't get me wrong. I love the GameCube. We've played a lot of GameCube games on my channel. We just got done playing through Sonic Heroes on GameCube, Sonic Adventure 1 Director's Cut on GameCube, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on GameCube. If you are not part of the GameCube generation, I'm so sorry. This was a huge generation. It was great. It was the GameCube versus the PlayStation 2, man. What's better? Mine has a DVD player and I got Final Fantasy. Well, yeah, I can play 4 different multiplayer at one time. And we got Smash Bros. And Mario Party. Oh, but we got Final Fantasy and this. It was like the console wars. It was big. So the main heavy hitters on GameCube, this is a big deal. This is a win. This is an absolute win. The thing is, though, is the execution and the paywall. Let's go over it. GameCube, amazing. I'm a GameCube kid, right? I was in high school when GameCube was there. I literally, in high school, I started a club called Cube Club, where I had my math teacher sponsor it, and after school, I would bring in my GameCube and all my games and controllers, and I would literally host tournaments, interactive activities. We had the wheel-in cart TVs, you know what I'm talking about, that we'd hook up into and play for 2 hours every Thursday in my high school for my junior and senior year. It was Cube Club. It was the coolest thing. I would go around putting up flyers saying, hey, this upcoming week, we're going to be doing Super Monkey Ball 2. This upcoming week, we're going to be playing whatever. We're like Mario Party, whatever, Mario Party 6, Mario Party 7. And I would get my friends. I'd be like, hey, can you bring in 2 controllers? Can you bring your GameCube over here? Can you bring your adapter? Can you bring the game and your memory card? And then we would have these wheel-in carts. This was my generation in high school. So I love GameCube. This is a personal anecdote. So when you hear me be passionate about this generation of systems, you know I'm coming from a place where this is dear to me. So setting up the context, GameCube has such good games. Sunshine, Wind Waker. So this is great. I love this. Wind Waker coming out over here on GameCube. This is good in 2 ways. It solidifies that, hey, we got a solid game. Wind Waker, love it. But it solidifies there's no reason to port Wind Waker HD from Wii U to Nintendo Switch. So odds are they're not going to be spending the bandwidth, the money, the payroll, and the marketing to remaster it for Nintendo Switch. They're just giving us the GameCube version right now. So that's kind of a miss. I'm not knocking Wind Waker. I love the game. I remember playing this on launch day when everyone was upset that Miyamoto Aonuma made cel-shaded graphics. That was the biggest criticism. Cel-shaded graphics, man, this sucks. Right? That was the criticism of this game. I remember it vividly, but I love this game. It was awesome. Yeah, sure, they made some quality of life adjustments in the HD version, which are good, but that's great. Okay, Soul Calibur 2, admittedly, I did do multiple weeks of tournaments with this game. I would go around the high school and say, hey, it's Soul Calibur 2 this upcoming Thursday at 2:50 in room so-and-so, whatever the math room. And we would play this, and we would, duke it out. This one was a game, Soul Calibur 2 was awesome. On PlayStation, it had a PlayStation exclusive character. On Xbox, it had a Xbox exclusive character. And on Nintendo GameCube, it freaking had Link. And that was a big deal. That was a big deal. I always choose, I was a Cassandra main. I didn't choose Link, but I would love that. We did do this game as well. I remember when this game first came out, I was really, really good at it. And I went to GameStop and they were having a time trial contest. And I was at the Nintendo Fusion Tour, which was like a music concert. And they had kiosks for F-Zero before the game came out. You could try it while listening to Evanescence, Bring Me to Life, and Story of the Year. And they had all those things. So I learned how to play the game, went to GameStop, got the fastest time. The manager was so upset that I got the fastest time. He was baffled on how I did it. So he spent the entire time like trying to get a better time to knock me off the leaderboard so I wouldn't win. Anyway, that's long story short. F-Zero GX, I have memories of this game. I love it. It's a good game. I don't think I've ever beaten it because of the brutal difficulty of it. So if I gave it another spin in this day and age, I'm sure it would be great. That's a win. As a win right now. These are wins. These are absolute wins. Let's take a look. Play online with friends. We already know this. This is Nintendo Switch Online. We know this. This is par for the course. This isn't anything new. View and change controls. Oh, wow. You can change the controls to whatever you like. Great. That should be a feature right off the bat. So here we go. Nintendo Classics. This is really good. This is really good, but we are missing things. We are missing things. Top GameCube games. I'm going to look it up right now. I only know one. I only know one that's missing on here, and you'll probably guess what is missing on this one. Okay, let's scroll through it and let's talk. First thing, Mario Sunshine. Love it. Absolutely love this game. I remember playing this game when I was a kid. So good. Sunshine is great. I've beaten the game twice on my channel. You can go watch me play it. 100%ing it, not so fun. I didn't like the blue coins. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. That's literally a $250 game right now if you were to try to buy it physically. That's $250, $300. Complete in box. It's a wonderful game. Starts off with Ike. You get the Grail Mercenaries. You learn about the Black Knight. It has a sequel on Nintendo Wii. Beautiful Fire Emblem game. Absolutely. Pokemon Gale of Darkness XD. To get this one complete in box, it's around $200 to $250. It came with a poster. I still want this in my collection. So if you want to help me on my Throne wish list, it's literally on there. So if you like what I see, go support it on Throne Wishlist. And if we get it wishlisted, I will 100% do a walkthrough of this game ASAP. So go to my Throne. Help support it, man. Help a brother out. Super Mario Strikers is a very difficult game, absolutely, but it was a good game, and I did play that one on my channel. Chibi Robo, I own it, but never really played it. This is good. Luigi's Mansion 1. Remember what we said before. We have a remaster of Nintendo's Switch's Luigi's Mansion 2. We have a remaster. We have Luigi's Mansion 3 on Switch. We got a remaster of Luigi's Mansion 1 on 3DS, but we didn't get it on Switch, which can easily be like a 3DS port, man. Like, what are you waiting for? So this is pretty much putting the nail in the coffin, saying they're not going to waste their time porting Luigi's Mansion 1 HD on Switch anymore. It's just not going to happen because it's on GameCube and it's the paywall, right? Keep going. Pokemon Coliseum. Oh, that was really fast. Pokemon Coliseum is a good game. I remember that one was really, really fun. It was kind of like Pokemon Stadium. Let me see if I get back over there. It was a lot like Pokemon Stadium, and it was just battles. It's just literally battles, and you just have a great time with Generation, what, 2? Gen 2? Gen 3? Yeah, that's what that looked like. So that was the list of the games. It says on the bottom, more titles will be added. Please note, titles planned for release may change without advance notice. It's like, ooh, we put Pokemon in there. We're so sorry. We won't do it, right? I don't know. The hard thing about this is there's one game that is going to be missing. And I'm just going to put this on here right now. I just did a quick Google search of the top 25 GameCube games. Eternal Darkness, cool game, love it. WarioWare Mega mini games, love it. Luigi's Mansion, on there, cool. Beyond Good and Evil, never played it. Skies of Arcadia, never played it. Killer 7, cool game. Resident Evil, Capcom can release some collector's editions. Metal Gear Solid, cool game. Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, this is what we needed. This is what we needed in the Direct for the GameCube stuff because we already have Prime Remastered. We need Prime 2. Why wasn't it on there? That's an easy tie-in. It's an easy tie-in with the new Metroid game that comes out, right? Ikaruga, no, not so much. Pikmin, cool, love it. Yeah, GameCube Pikmin, do it. Absolutely. Pikmin is great. Beautiful Joe, one of my favorite Capcom games, a little beat 'em up game. Love that. Thousand Year Door, we already have the remake, doesn't matter. Path of Radiance is on there, absolutely. Soul Calibur 2 on there, check. Double freaking Dash. This is what's missing. Among one more title that will come probably in the top 5. Double Dash. Mario Kart Double Dash. Where you would grab your kid sister and have her be on the back and like play the game with you. It was a bonding game. You could bond with your parents on this one. Someone's a driver, someone's the items. It was a beautiful game. We didn't get it. Rogue Squadron, don't really care about that. Pikmin 2, yeah, we need Pikmin 2. Absolutely. Sunshine, have it. Animal Crossing, yeah. Animal Crossing, Animal Crossing, not New Horizons. Ignore this. Animal Crossing, what is it? Just regular Animal Crossing, yeah, where the villagers were very mean to you. Twilight Princess was a game for sure. Resident Evil 4, really good game. Smash Bros. Melee is the one that I was waiting for. Smash Bros. Melee. Do you know how many Switch 2 systems you would sell alone with just Melee on there? It'd be so good. And to be able to play it online with people, you're missing it, man. You're missing the mark. Wind Waker's on there, and last but not least, Metroid Prime. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, moving back on. Trust me, more titles will be added. But remember, Nintendo's history repeats itself. Nintendo Switch Online titles are weird shovelware titles that you've never even heard of, when the big heavy hitters are not even anywhere to be found on the platforms. Or it's going to take an entire year before they release something like that. I get that there's red tape. I get that there's licensing. I get all that stuff. But you look at the track record of Nintendo Switch Online N64, we don't even have Diddy Kong Racing, bro. Like, hurry up. That's a top 10 game. There's so many games that we don't have, but they're focusing on, oh, hey, here is this game. Iggy's Wrecking Balls. Yep, Acclaim gave us the rights to it, so maybe we'll give you one trickle release every month. So I know that titles will be added. I'm not going to be so naive to think that we would get Super Smash Bros. Melee within a month or within a year, because we still don't have it on N64 Online. So let that be a thing. Let that just sink in, man. You just have to look at previous patterns and know what they do. I'm not complaining about the launch. This is great. Like, I love this. I love this a lot. I just feel that, like, if you're gonna go big, go freaking big, dude. Go big. Smash Bros. Melee is a first party game. So is Double Dash. Go freaking big. You don't need licensing for that, man. And I didn't even talk about the fact that this is paywalled. I'm not talking about the fact that it's paywalled from Nintendo Switch Online, where you have to pay $50 for. No. I'm talking about that this is paywalled behind Nintendo Switch 2, which is already a $450 purchase. You want GameCube games? Sure, they could run on Generation 1 Switch, but we're going to lock them behind the new Switch just so that you buy it. Is that cool? Is that cool? Money, please. Money, please. I'm not okay with that. I'm really not okay with that. Like, these GameCube games they're not like strenuous at all. If Gen 1 Switch can run Xenoblade Chronicles X, a Wii U port, you can run a GameCube game. But the fact that they're not allowing this to be on Gen 1 Switch and locking it behind Nintendo Switch 2 is crazy. Oh. Trust me, I'm getting a Switch 2. It doesn't matter to me. I care about you guys more. Look, available same day as Nintendo Switch 2. And Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack sold separately, and Nintendo account required. Membership auto renews. Not available. Internet access required for online features. All that stuff. Like, I'm fine with it, but it shouldn't be locked. It shouldn't be locked to Switch 2. That shouldn't be a reason why you want to get Nintendo Switch 2 at all. This is cool, admittedly. Adding in this, I will buy that, hands down. I love a GameCube controller. It's literally the most ergonomic controller in the history of all controllers. Objectively. Objectively the best controller in existence, I would say so. Name a better, more ergonomic controller than the GameCube controller? Oh, wait. There isn't one. The C-stick was perfect. The little octagonal ridges, the way that the button layout of the A is over here so you can move and press the Y button with the top of your finger. The little 255 points of articulation on the shoulder pads. The only thing that you can add on this one is maybe paddles on the back, but that's it. It is a beautiful controller, man. This is literally the controller, so I will get this one. Fuck, man. Okay, he's talking about this. Great, talk about it. I already talked about it. Good, now you know. So they also say that you can play all your older Nintendo Switch online games on here. Great, it's backwards compatibility. We already know this. I'm excited for it. We're going to have a huge party on June 5th, and I'm going to go out. I'm going to get my stuff. I'm going to go buy it, and we're just going to stream. So anyway, so here we go. More announcements. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is for Deltarune. I played through the first 2 chapters, I believe. I don't know. Some of you guys wanted me to play Undertale and Deltarune. I played it. It's a game that doesn't really resonate with me. I think it's a Gen Z game, to be honest. And being an older millennial, like, I think the graphics are okay. I think the story's okay. But like a game like this versus like a brand new Mario RPG or a Mario Party or a Mario Kart, like it's not super hyped for me. I'm glad that it's here and they finally have a release date for it. Awesome. More the merrier. Great. Cool. Borderlands 4, never played it before. I heard that these Borderlands games were really, really good on other systems, but I was too busy playing Nintendo games and I've never got a chance to experience it. So I would love to try it just to see what it's about. I heard really, really good things about it. Anyway, moving on. Sid Meier's Civilization 7? I don't know. It looks like some sort of builder tower defense kind of game. I can't really say it. I'm not going to knock it, just like I do with all these games. It doesn't interest me, but I'm sure it'll interest others in a way that, you know, it's just a brand new game that comes out on Nintendo Switch. Cool. Congratulations. A new wrestling game coming out. Not really into wrestling. It's not really going to happen for me. And a new NBA game. Okay, cool. Obligatory. This one was some weird, I don't know, Nintendo Switch was having some glitching happening with their broadcast during this. Some weird indie game with 4 kids stranded. I mean, I've already played Kingdom Hearts. I know what that's all about. Just kidding. Go Fish. Cook and Eat. Why? Why are we doing this? I have no idea. Again, I don't want to use the term shovelware, but every system is going to have games that you don't necessarily care about. This is probably one of them for me. Survival Kids. Oh. I don't know, man. It doesn't seem that great. What is this? Bullets? We didn't get to see this entire thing. Gungeon 2? Maybe like a bullet hell game, kind of like that of Cuphead or something. Yeah, graphics look really cool. Great. I didn't actually see this, so interesting. And then this was the Xbox game where they're flying around on the things, right? I don't remember, honestly. Another space game that again, shout out to the devs. I'm not interested in it, but that's okay. What is this? Okay, so admittedly, I don't know. Starseeker, Astroneer. Oh, 2026. Thanks, man. Thank you. You bought the ad space. You bought the ad space on the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct only to announce your game that is coming out next year. Cyberpunk is coming out. You know, I heard that there was a lot of people complaining about this game when it first came out. So now that it's here in the Ultimate Edition, like fully fleshed out, I'm sure it's going to be really cool. Never played it, but I wouldn't be opposed to it. Okay, so this one, honestly, I don't know what this is. I'm going to actually watch this with you because the Nintendo Switch was glitching out. Final Fantasy VII Remake? Thank you. The first game that truly... On Switch. Okay, like we're catching up. They already came out with the sequel to this. Final Fantasy VII Remake project. Okay, that was cool. I wanted to showcase that off because the Nintendo Switch presentation was glitched at that time. So I love the characters, man. Yo, Cloud, Aerith, Barrett, Tifa, Yuffie, all of them, man. Sephiroth, I love those guys. I admittedly do have it on PlayStation 5 and the sequel on PlayStation 5, but it's a win that we have it now, but it's just that same concept of catching up. Nintendo Switch is catching up to the current generation games. If they're catching up to what PlayStation 5 already has, I don't consider it a new generation, man. Anyway, yo, Sephiroth, do it. All right, so now they do the little carousel of everything. We're moving in. Now it's just going to be, again, a whole bunch of random titles that they're going to be doing. Kinitsugami, that was a PlayStation game, and now they're putting it over here. Hollow Knight, Silk Song, great. Finally, we get some information on that. I don't really know much about it. There's a baby simulator game. This is just your average run-of-the-mill shovelware that Nintendo likes to showcase. And again, like, it's not... Don't take any offense to the term shovelware. It's just like, here's everything that all the developers put for us and paid us for the advertising space to be in the Nintendo Switch Direct. So yeah, some of the games are great. Some of the games you're not even going to bat two eyes about. You're going to look at it and say, oh, cool, and then just never remember about. And that's okay, right? All the games on the Nintendo Switch are a win. I'll say it once and I say it again. That's always my sentiment. I can't possibly play every single game. So some of these games are just like, oh, cool, that's great, or doesn't interest me. Anyway, Fast Fusion, no, man. You had a chance to bring out F-Zero, but you didn't. Shadow Labyrinth, cool. Pac-Man. Raido. We've seen a lot of these things in the previous Nintendo Direct, so they're just like putting it over here. The thing about these, though, is we don't have 100% confirmation on which game type they are. Are they Nintendo Switch exclusive? Are they Nintendo Switch Edition? Nintendo Switch 2 Edition? Right? Like, we don't really know. So... yeah, the naming schemes, like it says right over here, sometimes it pops up and sometimes it doesn't. So it's just inconsistent. Maybe Professor Layton's going to be on Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Who knows? Or is it an exclusive? It doesn't say. So this carousel is just kind of weird. It just showcases what you can play on the Nintendo Switch 2. So great. Love it. The more the merrier. I'm into it, man. Yeah. And then what? This is nearing the end. There's only 9 minutes left of the presentation. Let's kind of seek through a little bit here. This is what you missed. Yeah. What is this? Oh, some weird horror-looking genre game made by the people that make Elden Ring and Souls games from Software. It looks like a vampire beat 'em up. Yeah, I mean, they saved this for the end, which is interesting. There's like different classes. You could be like a mage. You can be a skull guy, you could be a vampire, you can be all sorts of things, and then you just beat up stuff. So yeah, it's definitely a Souls game. So it looks cool. I don't know, this genre is not really my cup of tea, but I wouldn't be opposed to playing it. Duskbloods, cool. All right, anyway. 2026, thank you. Thanks for that. Now I can sleep better knowing that your game comes out an entire year from now. Can we just normalize not doing that, right? All right, creator's voice. So now you can go over and then learn a little bit about behind the scenes on what they were thinking with the Nintendo Switch 2 and how we can make the most money, right? Okay, that's it. Right? Oh, yeah, we got a teaser for a new Kirby game. Oh, yeah, we did. Okay, this is actually really cool. Okay, so Kirby Air Ride, again, was one of the GameCube games that was phenomenal. I don't know why it didn't make IGN's top 25 list. I played this game so many times with my friends. This game right here, Kirby Air Riders, is literally that. It's Kirby's Air Ride, but now on Nintendo Switch 2. This is exactly what I expect from a Nintendo Switch 2. Take an old IP, remaster it, make it brand new, and put it on Switch 2. I am okay with that. I'm okay with that. Would I like it if it was Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, where all of you guys that don't have a Nintendo Switch 2 can still play it? Yes. That's my answer for everything. I want everyone to be able to enjoy this, not just an exclusive. Because it's Nintendo. You have to be able to enjoy things. Masahiro Sakurai knocks it out with HAL Laboratories. He just does everything great. So thank you for 2025. If you said 2026, I would have rolled my eyes into oblivion. Love that. So Kirby Air Riders, love it. We have a full Let's Play of Kirby Air Ride on my channel. So if you guys are curious of what that is, go over to the YouTube search bar right over this way, type in Abdallah / Kirby Air Ride, and you can watch me play it. That is one of my favorite childhood games. So that was good. What else? Let's see, remind me. Oh, okay. So this game, this one's the last game, and this one you're on two sides of the dice here. You're on I enjoy this or I don't enjoy this. What game is it, you ask? Well, let's find out. There's monkeys in it. You either enjoy it or you don't. Yes, he's back. The monkey himself, and when the lights come on, oh gosh, oh, put that away. What did you do? Gross. Oh, I'm so sorry. What? Ew. Right, tell me I wasn't the only one that thought that. Right? Right? Cartoony, for kids, Saturday morning cartoon DK. Why did they give him this? I digress. The game actually looks pretty cool. So the look of new DK aside, I think the game looks great. You could just like it almost seems like Minecraft, right? You're able to like break through bricks, break through tunnel down underneath the ground, find some gold, and just like pound through literally everything. This almost reminds me of like the Donkey Kong game with the drums. Not Donkey Konga, but the other one that they made. The game looks cool. It's not my DK. It's your DK. Have fun. We will play it, and maybe it'll grow on me. But honestly, I don't like it. And call me a purist, call me old school, call me whatever you want. But the DK is very, very cartoony, and maybe that's what they wanted. Maybe in order to entice the younger viewers, they're going to do this very happy looking monkey versus like regular DK that we've come to know. I don't know. Anyway, the game looks good. It's your average 3D adventure platformer. Looks very Donkey Kong Country. Looks very, very like pseudo open world versus the side scroller Donkey Kong games. So yeah, it looks very, very Donkey Kong 64. I'm excited for it, and they give us a release date, 7/17. But like when it comes down to it, like this is literally how I'm looking at. Probably this is me. This is me throughout the entire Nintendo Direct right now. The cautious, optimistic eyes, the head scratch of what were you thinking? That's literally my sentiment for the entire Nintendo Direct, and this summarizes it. Like, are people really gonna buy that digital welcome tour for Nintendo Switch 2? Gross. Anyway, so yeah, that's the new DK game. Looks cool. I'm not upset about it. 7/17, great. Space it out, man. Yo, that's like after release. That's perfect. Stagger out the releases, man. Give me Kirby Air Ride after that. They give me Pokemon Z to A. Then give me like a new Mario game. Like stagger them out. Right now at release is going to be very scary because you got to pick a lane. What game are you going to play? There's like a billion games. So we're just really going to focus on Mario Kart. So we'll see. Anyway, DK game looks great. Looks great. Not really a big fan of the rebrand, but rebrand aside, I'm into it. I will be buying it and I will be playing it. So there's new DK coming on over here. Why? I mean, they could have just made it like Donkey Kong Jr. Maybe that's Donkey Kong Jr. growing up. I don't know, man. I think DK has a lot of expression in his face right now because we've seen that in Donkey Kong Country Returns and Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. So it's not a lack of expression at all. DK is very expressive. This is just cartoony, more available to more audiences. If you make it a cartoon, kids will love it, right? So that's it. Anyway, Nintendo Switch will have a bundle with Mario Kart World in it. I'll buy that for sure. I will. And yeah, more details on Nintendo's official website. So we're gonna get into costs and everything like that, cost analysis. But yeah, that's really the analysis of what I feel for it. That's what I feel for Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. A lot of emotion. I'm literally drained right now. You can see my demeanor. My demeanor has changed. This is just exhaustion. I'm exhausted. This took a lot out of me to react to this, to react to it twice, to take a look at it. And then they're gonna do some game chat, Mario Party live streaming. People are gonna tune into it. They're gonna talk about everything. Via the treehouse, because that's what you have to do to make your games and your system successful in order to sell it. So take the people that have been working on the titles for the last 2-3 years and showcase live streams, play it, get the content creators on board, go ahead and do it, right? You have to make this successful because your jobs depend on it. And at the end of the day, My Nintendo stock has to go up, dude. Because look, where's Nintendo at? Let me look. Nintendo stock, NTDOY. Wow, it's at $17. Okay, great. Still can't break 20. Still can't break $20 on Nintendo stock. So we'll see what happens after today if the stock goes up or if the stock goes down. I mean, I bought an embarrassingly amount of Nintendo stock throughout the last couple years. I stopped investing into it because it's not really an investment at this point. It's just me owning a part of the company. So I feel completely justified with all of the criticisms and all the compliments that I deliver because I literally own shares of the company. How many of you guys at home own Nintendo stock? So ask yourself that. So if I'm out here complaining about something or have criticisms or critiques on something, it's justified, dude. I got the stocks to prove it, man. Buy Nintendo stock, please. Thanks. It's $12, $17. Do it. Anyway, yeah, that's the analysis. That's really all I got. The only other thing I have is Nintendo's official site. I'll take 2 minutes right now spinning into Nintendo's official site to see if they did anything for us. Check out the presentation, see what's new on Switch 2. This is nintendo.com/US. I'm looking for actual prices. Register your interest to buy from my Nintendo store? What is that? I don't know. Let's click explore. Let's do that. Where is explore? Explore. Let's click explore. Nintendo Switch 2. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Yes. This is it. We're here. They've updated their site. Nintendo Switch 2, $449. I was going on the conservative side and saying $400. But that's a lot of freaking money. Gosh, man. $500 for the Mario Kart bundle. $50 more, you can get it, right? That's great. So limited time production through fall. Of course, we're gonna have to buy that. I will gladly spend $500 freaking dollars. Okay. Featured games: Mario Kart, Donkey Kong, Bananza, and all these other games. Here's some Oh my gosh, accessories. Let's look. How to buy. Let's look. Register your interest to buy from my Nintendo store. Sign in to register your interest in purchasing it. We'll be in touch with an invitation email when it's your turn to shop. I want this on day one, dude. I don't want to wait a week for shipping. What the heck? If you're eligible, an invitation email will be sent to the email associated with your Nintendo account when it's time to purchase. It'll be valid within 72 hours. Invitation emails will be prioritized on first come, first serve. Check back soon for retailer availability. Once invitations emails have been sent out, and you've done this, you can buy one. Non-transferable, optional accessories. I didn't even register mine. How do I register? Oh my gosh, register interest. Okay, I'm gonna do this off screen right now in case my personal identifiers come up. Register interest. I will register my interest in that. Your registration was submitted. You'll receive an email when it's done. Okay, it was that easy? Great. So I just literally one click. So go over here, go do your one click, be done with it. But then it's like, dude, I would much rather go camping out at GameStop at midnight as a release party and just freaking hang out. I miss that. Anyway, I digress. That's cool. Knock it out. Let's take a look at accessories. A Nintendo Switch 2. What the? Oh gosh. Wii wheel? A Wii wheel comeback? A carrying case? Okay. Controllers, camera, accessory. Oh my, $80. Okay, there's another $80 coming out. Let me get a calculator out, man. Calculator. Let's just do a running total, dude. Let's just call it 500 for Switch. Plus, let's call it $80 for the Switch 2 Pro controller. Left and right Joy-Con controls. It comes with it. Why do you need more? You probably will need more in case you want 4 people to come over and play the mouse games with you. Oh no. Just throw it on there. Just add $90. $90? Oh. Plus 90. 670. The heck? That doesn't come with it? The dog ears does not come inside there? Oh. Yuck. A charging grip? No, I'm not going to buy $34 for an accessory, a charging grip. Why wouldn't it come with? Oh, gotta get the straps, man. Gotta get the straps. The Nintendo Switch system includes 2 straps, but Hold on. Do these come with straps? Okay. Comes with straps. Oh, thank gosh. Oh my gosh, if these straps were sold separately, I'd be so upset. Okay, straps. Why would you need extra straps when every single one of them comes with it? In case they break them. Joy-Con wheel, I'm not going to buy that. No one's playing with that. Other. Nintendo Switch 2 camera. $50. I'll add it. I'll add it to the list. Come on. Add $50. $670 plus 50. $720. Got it. Dedicated USB camera made for Nintendo Switch. TV mode, tabletop mode, place it wherever you like. Lens captures a wide view, so even big rooms and groups of people can do it. Compact size. Okay. Doesn't say anything about the specs. 1080p 60. Is it like, what's the lens on it? What's the megapixels? Like, what's the deal? Really nothing. Okay, that's unfortunate. Dedicated mic, especially made for, optimized for it. It doesn't say that you can't use another one, so I'm just adding it to the list of stuff. Nintendo's a dock set? Replace your Switch 2 dock or set up a second one? Why would you spend $100 on a dock? Switch 2 carrying case and screen protector? Great. Carrying case? I'm not buying that. Ain't nobody buying that. And another adapter? No. Micro SD express card? That's what we need. While supplies last? Why? Manufactured scarcity. Where are we? I need the memory card. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna. Okay. Switch 2, additional information. Where do I buy? Available purchase on My Nintendo Store. Where, man? Where on My Nintendo Store? Search. SD card. No, I need the new one. Where's the new one? What's the new one, man? Oh my, this is what I'm talking about. SD card. SD card menu, man. It's such a joke. It's such a joke. It's such a proprietary brand new EX memory card. Oh man, I'm not gonna jump into Google. I already tried Amazon. No one sells this nonsense thing. It's just a partner with Samsung to get a proprietary memory card that you're just gonna have to buy. If anything, a 256 gigabyte is probably gonna be like another $40, $50. If it's not high capacity that I can get like a terabyte on it, then like that's kind of ridiculous. Like that's annoying. Okay, so anyway, long story short, here we go. $720. I'm just gonna throw $50 for the memory card. $770. Let's add tax. Yeah, times, I don't know how much is tax around here. 1.0, maybe like 8% tax, 10% tax. What are tax rates? 8% tax? 10, 15, depending on what state you live in. 830. Let's just call it like 850 out the door. That's just for Mario Kart, man. Oh, hold on. How much is a game? How much is a game? How to buy games. Let's look at new games. Here we go. How much is a game? $80. Learn more. How much is a game? Mario Kart. Cool. Now you got your website up and running. Great. I just need to know the price. I want to be able to buy some other games. Mario Kart. Whoa, modes. Awesome. Cool. We saw this. Where's the buy? Where's the link to buy? Play together. Oh my gosh. Cool. Just keep scrolling forever. $80. Nailed it. Oh my gosh. So the freaking $80. Nailed it. Oh, you're telling me it's more for physical? What are you talking about? What are the 3 asterisks? What is the 3 asterisks? Hold on. Well, stop. Manufacturer's suggested retail price. Okay, so $80 freaking dollars for Mario Kart, man. Like, but if you get the bundle, you save $30. So that means that if there's any other game, okay, so we're at $80 for this one. I want to see if there's Donkey Kong over here. Let's look. Let's look at MSRP available. No, nothing. What is the rest of the games? This one's available. Nothing else. Ooh, how much? Welcome Tour, dude. That's game of the year, dude. Welcome Tour is game of the actual year. Give me the prices, man. I just feel like I'm advertised right now. This is so exhausting. Why do I have to look this up? All right, we're gonna go to the top. Just gonna go straight to the top. We're gonna go explore. We're gonna go games. We're gonna go coming soon. Gimme for a Nintendo Switch family of systems. Platform. It doesn't even show. There's nothing for Switch 2 here. Nothing, man. They updated some of these. Tony Hawk's has a release date now. That's cool. Care Bears? Care Bears? It's on sale. 15% off. Get it. Featured? Release date? I mean, yeah, there's nothing on here. $80, brothers. Nintendo Switch. Let's look at the Nintendo Switch. Oh, they didn't update it. I totally think that they would put another one over here. Nintendo Switch family. It's part of the family. Don't just because it's not on this doesn't mean it's a new generation and doesn't mean that it's not part of the Nintendo Switch family of systems. He's new to the family. He's just recently adopted, and you just got to give him some time. Yeah. So that's it. Explore Switch 2. What else are we learning more? How to buy? We have to register our interest or camp out. Anyway, that's it, friends. That's the analysis for Nintendo Switch. We don't have to go over all this stuff again. This is what you missed, and these are my thoughts on it. So, friends, I'm happy. I'm 100% validated. I think that everything I said in my previous video was absolutely correct. It's a Nintendo Switch that is $100 more. It has better screen size, some different functionality that you can use with voice chat. Has a now it can take a webcam. It's got some exclusive games. It is literally, I feel so validated right now. It is literally like a pro version. It's a pro version of the Nintendo Switch. It just exactly how as I described it. It's not a new generation at all. It's just a newer one that is going to cost you a pretty penny. Right now, $831 to just get the bare basics. Webcam, Pro Controller, bundle, and I think I threw in an SD card over there. $800. So this is what I was saying. So this is my final thoughts. I was right. I was right about it. And I didn't want to be right. I wanted this to be something so much more, something that they didn't paywall us. They didn't lock GameCube games behind a $450 paywall. I wanted it to be, here's everything, dude. Like, we're working on absolute everything. The exclusives are going to come. Admittedly, this is just a launch light up. Nintendo has to cook for the rest of the year and years coming. This is not a generational leap because it's literally the same hardware that we've all had for the past 8 years. It's just a bigger Nintendo Switch. It's a pro version. It's the new Nintendo Switch, but they opted to not use the new branding like they did with the new Nintendo 3DS XL. It's expensive. It's I don't like the idea that there's not free content updates. It's really cash grabby. I'm okay. I'm okay with selling a brand new system. I'm perfectly fine with it. Sell it. People are going to buy it. But when you're nickel and diming people, an example of the tech demo being a paid digital only game, examples of, hey, here's Mario Party Jamboree, but you have to pay maybe $30 for the upgrade, the DLC for it. Or the same thing with Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, whatever Nintendo Switch edition versions, you have to shell out an additional $30. I'm not okay with that. It should be a free update because we've already supported Nintendo. We've given them their money $60 when the game came out before, and we've given them $450 for the system. I don't think that that's right. And there's just still a lot of questions that we have about this. Am I going to get it? Yeah, of course. It's my career. I cover all this Nintendo stuff. I'm going to save some money starting today, and we're going to put an $800 fund and try to see if I can, get all that stuff. I don't know if Nintendo's sending out any of the stuff to Nintendo brand ambassadors. I mean, I didn't even get a copy of Xenoblade Chronicles X from Nintendo, so I don't think I'm going to be getting anything like this. I'll ask, but that'd be cool. But am I excited for the games? Yes. Like, don't confuse my criticism and my areas of opportunity as like hatred or vitriol towards Nintendo. Don't confuse that, and don't get me wrong. I'm level-headed, and I feel like a lot of the decisions that Nintendo made in all of this to come up with a brand new piece of hardware that's just a little bit faster and to boast it does 120 frame rate when none of the games support that. It can't even, it's chugging, literally chugging at like 15 frames a second when you have the split screen where you have your friends over with game chat, right? I think it's just it's deceptive practice, and I think it's very greedy. So that's kind of where I feel. That's where I stand. Am I excited for it? Yes. Am I going to be one of the first people in line to go grab one at GameStop? 100% I am, right? Because I love Nintendo. I'm a stockholder. And like, this is what I do. It's just my passion. So don't confuse my passion for hatred or anything like that. So I just want to clear the air. I'm just going to tell it to you how it is, how real I am with all of this stuff. And I'm able to see through a bunch of BS. And as you get older, you understand that concept. Some of you guys are really young right now and you're just, oh, hype this, hype that. But as you start earning money, as you start having a job and not relying on your parents to bail you out to buy you video games, you're gonna start feeling like I do, where now you're like, oh, half of this content on Nintendo Switch 2 could easily be on the Nintendo Switch 1. So I wouldn't have to pay an additional $800, right? So it's those people that I'm sad for. The less affluent people, the less fortunate people, the people who can't afford to buy a new system, like there's a lot of features on here that could have easily been done. GameCube could have been ported over there. Every single Nintendo Switch title, could be a dual release, right? Where you get like a base version on Nintendo Switch, and hey, if you upgrade, then we'll give you all of this, right? That kind of pay model would have been way better because this isn't a new generation of a system. It's not all that different. And that's what I've been saying from the beginning. Said it from the beginning when we first saw the announcement for Switch 2. It's literally the same thing. Same dog ears, same dock, same stuff. Just reiterated, like Nintendo always does. Like Nintendo 3DS XL to the new Nintendo 3DS XL. That jump where they added a handful of new games, customized better load times, right? Better graphics. Here's a C button on there, and we have two shoulder buttons over here. Faster web browsing, like all of those things. We had that 10 years ago, and Nintendo just validated everything that I said in a way that we went from Nintendo Switch OLED model to this one for $100 more. You get better graphics, you get better this. It's still a handheld Switch that you dock over here that has all this stuff, just a few smaller gizmos and gadgets and whistles that doesn't warrant it to be a new generation. And for that, I say my piece. Wow. I'm excited for it. Don't get me wrong. I will be getting it, and we will be covering every single one of these games that I'm excited for. So stay tuned for it and subscribe. So let me know. Am I off base here? Do you agree with any of the sentiment? Can't wait to read your comments. Thanks for watching.